Hi, this is Cheryl Echevarria and Max. Today, Nelson and I and Echevarria Travel, that's who we are going to be interviewed by Verizon News 1. Uh, the segment is called Push Pause, and as soon as it's available, we'll let everybody know via email so they can see the segment. All right, so we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Stay there.
Check it still now.
All right.
How and what inspired you to start this travel agency and help others who want to travel but maybe sometimes felt that they couldn't because of a disability, or maybe they're blind too and they just thought that there weren't
Options there?
options for them?
Well, prior to starting my business, I did lose my vision in 2001 from juvenile diabetes. I had diabetic retinopathy for at least 20 years. I was also on kidney dialysis from 2002 to 2005 and had my transplant up at Stony Brook University Hospital. And I had a non-related living donor, my best friend Steve Carroll. Unfortunately, we lost him in January of 2010 from lung cancer. But when you're in that kind of situation and either you're sick, you're recuperating, like me, I had to learn how to use a cane and then a guide dog, but I didn't want to lose who I am. And many blind people, or people disabled in general, sometimes feel because of their disability means they can't do anything. I got other than training from New York State. I also became an advocate. I'm with the National Federation of the Blind. It's the largest nonprofit organization in the U.S., started in 1940. Headquarters is in Baltimore, Maryland, and we have 50 state affiliates, plus Washington, D.C., and Puerto Rico. I am the current treasurer of the Greater Long Island chapter and president of our travel and tourism division. Now, I had gone back to school. I'm the first graduate of Branford Hall Korean Institute in Bohemia, New York. I am a medical biller, and unfortunately, that profession really didn't work for me. I still keep up my certifications and stuff, but I took a step back and went to. I'm sure everybody does this. They look at what they're doing, not happy with it, and see what they can do to, bring joy to their lives while helping others. And I love traveling, even after, being sick and everything, and losing so many years of just being sick. And now that I'm able to help others, I specialize in the blind and people that are on dialysis, but I do help people that are in wheelchairs or need oxygen, or amputees, veterans. I do help as many people as possible, seniors. My husband and I are also both part of Lions International. We're members of the Central Islip chapter. And so when I'm learning about all the places out there that my clients can go to, I make sure I speak to their access team and find out exactly what they offer somebody that's in a wheelchair or that's blind. Do they offer the braille?
It's okay. No, yeah, that's perfect.
I know you're going to edit this in. So whether they're braille or in large print, on a cruise ship, we do a lot of cruising because they offer access for the guide dogs. They have boxes where the guide dogs can go to the bathroom. Everybody always wonders that, where does the guide dogs go to the bathroom on a cruise ship? And it's they have a little box with either sod or wood chips in there, and that's where they would go to the bathroom. But and I also make sure that I walk the walk and talk the talk. New York is one of the largest areas in the U.S. that has mostly all of the cruise lines in Port of New York and also in New Jersey. And as often as we can, we do ship tours, and we take members of the NFB or people that have other disabilities, take them for a tour on these ships. I also do bus tours for people that are sighted, blind, in wheelchairs, wherever they like to go. We do day trips from Long Island to the wineries. We go to New York City. There's so many things to do in the city, like the museums, or go see a Broadway show, out to dinner. Um, Even do the Culinary Institute upstate New York at Hyde Park, and go to the Franklin Roosevelt home that's becoming very popular because he was the first president that was disabled in the White House. So I make sure that if I can't do it or go on it or enjoy it, that I know what to advise my client on. I advise my client if they're going, if somebody's totally blind, I'll ask them their mobility skills. Some blind people think that if they're going on a cruise and they get the best room that has a butler service, that the butler is going to take care of them and walk them around the ship and all that. And I say, that's not what they're there for. You have to be as mobile and independent as possible. You could be going with your friends and family that aren't blind, or if your spouse and you are both blind, and you know how mobile you are, or how your own disability is on your own, then you can determine for yourself how you'll fit with that particular destination that you're going to. Somebody that's on dialysis like myself for 3 years, you have to plan way ahead. You have to talk to your healthcare team at your dialysis center, and they have to make sure that that location you want to go to has that seat available for you in that dialysis center. I recently was talking to a couple that wanted to go to St. Thomas, and there was a dialysis center there, but they already had their quota of people that are visiting. So these are things that I know what to ask somebody that may not know. Oh, I want to go away, but I'm on dialysis. How do I go about doing that? So I give them their advice of me experiencing it. So that's how I work the business day to day, and I'm always out there. I always have my NFB hat, my advocate hat on, and we make sure that if they're not accessible, that we try and work with them to see how they can become accessible. Like with Norwegian Cruise Lines, they never had Braille menus on their ships, and as of October of 2011, I worked very closely with their access department, and now all the ships fleet-wide are going to have at least one Braille menu in each of their restaurants on all their ships, including the new Breakaway that's coming out in 2013. So the more I get to talk with these companies, the more I can help others that are disabled to enjoy their trip that they're spending so much money on, to enjoy with as little aggravation as possible.
That's awesome. And tell me how it felt to be honored by Beverly Fortune and her Fortune 52 column. How did that feel?
Oh, that felt wonderful. At first, I was in awe because on March 12th, when the event was there, and I was standing there with these 8 other women and the organizations that they created themselves, I was like, wow, I'm standing here with these women. I mean, I'm just a little travel agent that's, I'm trying my best to get my name out there. But me and Beverly were talking when she was interviewing me, and she said, don't think yourself like that. You're doing a service that not too many travel professionals focus on anymore, or don't want to go into, or even know what to ask, or ask their suppliers of what they can get for their clients. She said, you have a gift, you've been through it, you've done it, so you know how to handle your clients, whether they're disabled or not. You have excellent customer service skills and can be, you're one-on-one. She said that, and it made me feel really good, and I was very honored to be there. I had friends and family there, including Governor Patterson there. He's a member of the NFB, and he honored me by attending the event. And the governor has done a lot for New York State in reference to people that are disabled, and he's a very good man, and I thank him again for attending.
And tell me, lastly, what goals do you have for your travel agency and for yourself and your family for the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself?
Well, I see myself hopefully still, because the economy is very slow, and I want to be the best in what I do. I want organizations. I mean, currently, right now, I'm working with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation. I'm doing their first cruise in April of this year, and I'm going to be doing one in 2013. I want people to know out there not only that I'm here to help them, but if they're looking to go into a business like this themselves and they are disabled, that, you know, I could be their mentor or go-to person. 5 years from now, I just want to be able to do what I'm doing now, and like currently, right now, we're working with Walt Disney World and Disneyland to get their parks more accessible with the NFB. I'm in charge of that with the Travel and Tourism Division and my officers. For myself and my family, I mean, yeah, I'd like to be Liberty Travel. I'd like to be, you know, one of these big hot shots and stuff. But at the same time, you know, that's not what it's all to be. What I want to be is myself and help as many people as I can. That's my biggest joy in life. I mean, yeah, it's nice to have the money coming in and stuff. I mean, if you have a business, yeah, but my biggest goal is to let people out there know you can do this. I mean, when I service people, whether they're disabled or not, or it's their first trip with their family to Disney World, or it's a blind couple that I sent to Ireland last year, they'd never been, and they said it was the best vacation of their life, it brings tears to me. I'm so proud that I'm able to do this for anybody. So 5 years from now, just have more clients, be a little more known in my community and maybe the rest of the U.S. of what I do. And to when you see somebody that's disabled, don't look at their disability. Look at what they do. There's plenty of college graduates out there that are disabled, that are blind. We can do it. So I just want to say that I'm here as a voice for you as well. So that's what I want to keep doing for myself and for others.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And I have one more question. Do you still have your mom? Is she still here?
Oh, yeah, my mother's still alive.
Okay, great. Because we're actually doing Mother's Day greetings, like people who want to say something to their mom.
Okay.
And I'm asking like everyone that I'm interviewing